46 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson. News 46 is also brought to you by Humana, serving the community. Please stop in at 1397 South Loop Road on the corner of Loop and Highway 160.
Tonight on News 46, a suspected child abuser is taken into custody, and a Purple Hearts ceremony is planned to honor our servicemen and women. News 46 starts now.
You're watching Kpvm News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Eunette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
A Pahrump man is accused of verbally and physically assaulting juveniles at Ian Deutsch Park. It's Monday, August 6th. I'm Eunette Gentry. 5 juvenile boys describe a shocking encounter to police, saying a male suspect offered to flash them a female's breasts. Then he grabbed and pushed a child after threatening to beat him up. William Barter was arrested on July 30th and charged with 2 counts of child abuse, first offense, after a disturbance at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park involving a disorderly, intoxicated male who was hitting juveniles. According to the declaration of arrest, when officers arrived, 5 juveniles described a heavy-set, tall white man wearing a gray button-down shirt and jean shorts who was with an adult female. The juveniles stated the man drove over to them, yelled at one of the 13-year-old boys, asking him if he wanted to see the female's breasts. Witnesses say the suspect also yelled other obscenities. Investigators say the man then grabbed the boy by the shoulders and pushed him up against a wall. A second 13-year-old boy attempted to intervene, but the man pushed him and slapped his arm when he tried to get close. A third boy then called police, to which the suspect said, "You're calling the cops? I'm going to kick your A." The couple then left the park in what the juveniles described as a red Mustang with white sunspots. This plate returned to a 1996 Mustang registered to William Barter. When police arrived at Barter's residence, he was wearing the exact clothing the juveniles described the suspect as wearing, and police say Barter's eyes appeared droopy and he had slow speech and slow comprehension of the officers' questions. The investigating officer also says he could smell a slight odor of an unknown alcoholic beverage from Barter, who stated he only had a beer, but the officer could clearly see at least 2 empty bottles of wine on top of an open trash can. When the officer asked what happened at the park, Barter initially stated he hadn't gone anywhere all day, which then changed to, "I want to go to a job interview," which then changed to, "I went to go get food." The officer then informed him that he knew his car had been at the park, and then Barter replied several times, "Which park? I didn't do anything wrong, and I don't know what you're talking about." Then Barter admitted to getting fired from his job a few weeks ago, which made him fall off the wagon and start drinking again, adding, "Things are just hard, you know. It's my release," and then stuff happens. After being given further details of the incident at the park, Barter continued to deny any wrongdoing by continuing to state, "I don't know what you're talking about." This is Eunette Gentry reporting for News 46. And a burglary suspect is arrested for allegedly breaking into and destroying property at a trailer on BLM land behind the Pahrump Nugget. David Will was arrested on July 23rd and charged with burglary at the location of BLM land behind the Pahrump Nugget. According to the declaration of arrest, a victim says Will broke into her trailer and destroyed everything. He even drove his vehicle into her Easy Up tent. The victim made sure to tell police that Will was not staying with her and that she never asked or told him to go to her trailer. The victim says Will broke all of her water jugs outside of her trailer, but she did not know if anything was taken. Notably, Will does not and has never resided with the victim. According to the declaration of arrest, Will was acting erratic all day and also had a problem with a dog on property and kept provoking it. Police say they observed tire tracks leading straight to where the tent was struck and water jugs broken all around the camp. They also saw drawers pulled out inside the trailer and items dumped onto the floor. Residents of the camps say Will had only been back approximately 2 weeks. This is Eunette Gentry reporting for News 46. And stay tuned to News 46. We'll have national news regarding the search for a toddler and the 11 starving children they found instead.